More security in your kid's local school? Lee County School Board considering adding to the Guardian program. This would allow employees to be armed with the idea of protecting students and staff in the event, God forbid, of a school shooting. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Fox 4's Lauren Moss joining us live now from outside the Lee County School District headquarters. And Lauren, what were some of the concerns brought up at this meeting?
That benefits list had 3 items, and then the challenge column had 11 points. That accurately illustrates the list of concerns. A concern that kept popping up: would the training be enough? A Guardian is required 144 hours of training. Many felt if they implemented the Guardian program, they would only feel comfortable with folks with a past in law enforcement or the military.
The more isn't always the better. It depends on who you're talking about. And I don't mean any offense, but as law enforcement, if I'm going to be in the school, those that are working with me as to stop the active assailant, I want them just as trained as I am.
The program, established in 2018, allows Guardians, basically armed employees, to help respond in an event of an active shooter. But there are limitations to their duties.
They can't take police reports. They can't effect arrests. They have to be very careful and get involved in certain things because technically they are a citizen. They are able to carry a gun to stop active assailants.
And after recent school threats within Lee County, the conversation was needed. Outside of the boardroom, many citizens think arming teachers would be the best way to keep schools safe. But this program would be for staff members, not teachers.
Recommendation to use an employee, it wouldn't be somebody that teaches any students.
Another big con, the price tag. The current funding covers less than 50% of the personnel costs. Lee County schools would have to cough up the money to cover the program's cost, which includes training, weapons, and possibly uniforms. But for some board members, they feel their safe school officers are doing enough.
Law enforcement has that access to our schools and they know where everything is. And I think that we can locate an invader or an assailant or a student who, is not where he should be at that time. So I would like to thank you one more time for this and say that I feel comfortable with our current situation.
The current situation is local law enforcement agencies having a presence in the schools. And some members feel they have enough resources to protect the schools. In Fort Myers, I'm Lauren Moss, Fox 4.